Welcome back to Survival Records. Today I am sitting here at the Deanston. I'll show you where I am. Yep. And I'm sitting here staring off in this direction because I saw a pirate mayday signal and I want to go check it out while I'm sitting here waiting for the jump drive to charge back up to full. So, oh, no, oh, there we go. 11 kilometers that way. So 11 kilometers from the Deanston. Apparently there are now 2 pirate maydays. But let's go check out this one first. Thanks for joining me again. Today we're going to make our way to the alien planet. See about getting ourselves a little bit of a foothold on the moon there. And from there, see about getting a uranium venture started. So yeah, I'll bring you back when I find out what this Mayday is, and then we'll head our way to the alien planet. Alright, so we know what this is. I think we found a wreck like this last time before we left the moon. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I guess he was just reloading. Okay. Let's get ourselves oriented. Oh, wait, maybe not. Maybe this isn't the same as the last time. Oh. There's that turret. Okay, got that one disabled. You know what, guys? I will... Oh, goodness. That thing could have been shooting me and hurting me a lot. Yeah, I got lucky. Alright, and those missile turrets aren't going to shoot at me. I think there's probably another gun turret on here somewhere. Oh. Okay. Glad I noticed that in time. Jeez. All right. Well, I mean, I heard some sensors going off, but I was not aware that there was a... Oh man, okay, cool. Well, grab an oxygen bottle just in case. That's the gun there. And a chunk of ice. And I honestly don't think there's going to be much more here. So, did I say right from the start?
Energy low.
Oh, that's a sensor. But sometimes these things have traps on them. Yeah, alright. Let me snag the missiles, maybe if I can find any thruster components, I'll grab those too. and then I'll head back to the Deanston up there. I'll see you guys in a bit. And away we go. Apparently, I weigh so much, 3 million kilograms, that I am only jumping about 1,400 at a go. I mean, I don't have one jump drive turned off by mistake, do I? Well, they're both on. Well, another 6 minutes to wait, and we'll see what's what. Oh. Drone facility. Well, we'll see. Maybe I'll have to fend off some drones. Why don't I, point my guns in their direction? So, yeah. I'll see you guys in a bit. Oh, here we go. A drone coming in. I better double check those ranges, because that got close before it started. Oop, and there's my shield flaring up when the chunks started impacting me. How did this get set to 800 meters? Evidently grabbing them as a group and setting them to arrange that way does not necessarily mean you get all of them set. Because I could have sworn I set them correctly. Oh, a blue drone. And yeah, 800 meters. There we go. Yeah, I didn't expect these little drones to last long. But, as you can see, I'm still charging up those jump drives. Chunks going out the side. Well, I clearly am not in much danger here. I don't know if I should go check out the drone facility or not. I'm still showing yellow in there on the jump drive. You can see it between the cargo boxes. Let's, why not? Let's go ahead in there and check out the facility. Do I have a gun? Yeah, I have a gun. The Deanston is obviously going to be fine without me here. Ooh, a little bit of uranium. Actually, that might be a reason to go assault this place. It's probably running on uranium. I'll bring it back when I'm closer. Here we are. That's... oh, there they are. I was thinking I'd be getting shot at. two turrets up and bottom and top on the back side of the antenna tower there. And now something shooting at me. Where's that shooting me from? It's on that pedestal on the bottom. And then there's the two from front. Can I get high enough that the one on the bottom can't get me? The one behind can't either. Alright. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. Oh, darn it. I'm gonna go recover my body. You guys don't need to see that. By the way, guys, a tip for chasing something down that's moving. If you get it so that it stays in one spot on your screen, like that, it means you're gonna intercept them. See how it's like barely moving across my screen, but like if I were to stop, it is clearly moving. Well, that means our trajectories have matched and we are going to intercept each other. Because the body is obviously flying through space and it's moving, but, you know, the just a really simple way of seeing is that you get a matching trajectory, so we end up hitting that focal point together, is it, you know, it stays in one spot on your screen. So I could aim straight towards it like this, but if I do that, then it's constantly shifting and I'm making a big arc. I don't need to make an arc. If you get the angle to be consistent, right, like a little more. There we go. Now, the other thing that you may not realize is that body bag is actually an entity you can lock to. So, now that we are close to it, I'm going to slow myself down a little bit by pressing S to back up. And now it's moving down, so I'm going to press C to move myself down as well. Move in with W, so the distance between us is closing pretty rapidly. I don't want to smack into it. I'm going to space a little bit, tab space a little bit, tap C a little bit, and now that I'm getting close, I want to keep tapping S to slow down. Now I want to tap space to get up. I'm going to tap W to move toward it. Alright, and if you get close, enough to highlight it, you can do Control Z, and now you've locked to it. And you can grab your stuff without having a big problem. Oh, now I gotta fly 25 kilometers back. But those were my first set of really nice tools. I didn't want to lose them. By the time I get back, I'm sure that the jump is going to be charged. So I'll see you on the next jump towards the alien planet. All right. We're back in the Deanston and ready to make a jump. Now, hopefully, this doesn't overshoot me. I don't think it will, though. Ah, it did. It overshot me. You know, I like that the Deanston is quite the massive ship here. But there's a lot of design flaws here. Like, in retrospect, I don't think I should have all three kinds of thrusters. I think that that's a problem for it. It's too heavy. It's too slow. I mean, I've got a lot of gyroscopes on this thing. I should be able to move it around pretty well. And yet. So, I'm gonna think about some potential redesigns, or maybe not even just a redesign. Maybe I'll just design my own large grid ship. I think that's an idea. But in lieu of heading down to the surface, where I absolutely have to fight gravity no matter what, and oh, I was about to go jump over to that, thinking it was the moon. No, that's the moon down there. So, in lieu of like doing a triple thruster design, I think I might do just a double thruster design. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll find a cool wreck that I can salvage or something. That'd be fun. So I'm gonna head toward the moon. Io, I think. Titan? I think it was called Titan. I think this one's Titan. Oh, there's a business shipment. Well, I don't really feel like doing any piracy right now. So I'm gonna head toward the moon, and I'm gonna, stay out of the gravity well of the alien planet itself, and I'm gonna scope that orange and blue moon out a little bit, see what I've got, see what I can find. At the very least, drop off the snowplow at a nice lake. Yeah. I'll bring you guys back then. All right, and we're here. So we've got some mountains, we've got some lakes, we've got a bit of atmosphere, and we've got the sun, which direction is the sun moving? The trick I've found is if you put yourself so that you can see like the edge of it, come on, like that, and then watch which direction it's moving. So you can see here, even though I guess I'm rotating a little bit, the sun is moving this direction. So if that's the case, then it looks like this is probably the pole, North Pole of the moon. So let's head down in this direction. And that way we can get full daylight on the moon once the sun starts spinning around. And I did that trick where you pirate hiding station. Huh. That place might send some drones after me. That'd be a thing. Again, with this shield already up, I'm not gonna have to worry too much about drones. It's full-size ships attacking that I'd have to worry head in this way toward that ice lake there. You can drop off the snowplow and then start scouting for things, deposits. I think there might be uranium on this moon. Let's see. Angle up just so when I get close to the surface I can retro burn with my actual string thrusters. I'll start doing that once I get to 0.2 gravity. Or sooner, because that's... yeah, God, let's... better safe than sorry. Let's just avoid smashing into the ground if we can, right? And oh, look at that. We're going to have our atmospheric thrusters working here as well. In fact, with the atmospheric thrusters working, means the ion thrusters are going to be less useful. So we can turn those off and save a little power. There's an ore vein right there. There's a drone coming in at me. So every once in a while I have to take my hand off my mouse in order to use the arrow keys. So like right now I'm using the arrow keys, which is a much easier way of spinning this behemoth around. And then I gotta let go of that and switch back to the mouse, and then I can hold Alt and move my view around, you know? Well, now that we're here, let's start doing some exploring. Let's check what that is, that ore deposit is first. Oh, did I turn off my ore detector? I might have turned off my ore detector. Ore detector on. Max range. This one, yeah, that's the other one. And sure, broadcast using. Well, that's quite the selection we have there. Nickel in this deposit. We've got a bit of silver. We've obviously got ice, but there is that uranium right there. So, you know what? I have the snowplow attached, and I think that uranium looks to me like it's in a boulder. Based on how it's moving? Wait a minute. No, that uranium is deep underground there in a tiny little vein. Let's go take a look at that quick. Now, I don't have a functional jetpack on this moon. Not 100% functional. Oh man, okay. So this little tiny patch on the surface is the size of that uranium vein. And it's not, you know, it's so deep, I don't know that that'd be worth it to me. Well, now I know, I guess. And six and 4. Now, something I noticed earlier, I think somehow the hotbar is controlling this. Set a landing gear over here. I guess not. As you can see, we sank down a little bit. So, you know what I think I'll do is I'm going to go back to the ice lake, leave the snowplow, and something? We'll see. I got to think about it. I got to think what my plans are here, what I want to do. How much time do I want to spend on the planet? How much time do I want to spend on the moon? Do I want to just go down to the planet itself? Find a really, really big ice vein? Oh, I'm getting dust off from my... Well, I guess one of them should be ready to lock, you know. Or I guess... Oh, I've drifted up, that's why. See, this, kids, is why you put things on your hotbar. Oh, I'm getting a little bit of dust, but the sun is rising, so I did plan that properly. Alright, I'm gonna putz around a little bit here, maybe do some scouting, maybe something else. I don't know, we'll see. I'll bring you back when I've got something to do. I failed to record it because you wouldn't have seen much. There was a really thick fog at the time, but another drone came in at me. Oh. Yeah, may as well come over here, grind it up. Come on. What am I missing here? There we go. And there was another chunk up here. So, I think I've come to a conclusion. The moon I'm on, Titan, I think, it doesn't have a lot to offer me right now. It wouldn't be a terrible spot to just do some generic base on, and I imagine that I could set something up for a better scenario. Like, honestly, I don't think it would be bad to have started here. But for what I've got going on already, really my big goal is to get that uranium mine. And, I mean, we saw the size of the uranium deposit here. From what I understand, they are massive once we get down on the planet proper. So I'm gonna head there.
Inventory full.
And I'm going to, yeah, we'll do our descent before the end of the episode. I've got new parachutes in the chutes. I think the atmosphere is thicker. So yeah, fresh canvas, fresh. Oh, here we go. Whee. Now I just got to decide: do I aim for an ice lake, bring the ice plow with me, or just rebuild a new one down there and leave it up here? I think I'll do the latter. Because I'm not going to need to rely on on hydrogen as much down there, because I'm going to have the uranium. That's what's going to fuel everything. All right, I'll bring you guys back, for the bits that are interesting. Nope, here we go. I decided to grab a little bit of ice before heading off, just in case. And yeah. That hiding station is going to keep sending drones after me as long as I'm here. But as you can see, I don't have anything to worry about. So, looking for places to land on the alien planet. I think what I'm evaluating is the ore deposits are going to be easier to see along the sandy areas along the equator, I think. That might even explain what that patchiness is there, the grayness. And that there is an example of what the ice lakes look like. There's another bit there. I think that might be an ice lake as well. From the distance here, I think that's an ice lake. The ice on the planet is pink, so I'm gonna look around. I'm probably aiming for that area over there. Maybe, yeah, that might even be a good spot right there that I'll aim for. And I'll see if I can jump closer. Probably not likely that I could jump closer. I certainly would want to. I guess jump drives can't be used into a gravity field yet. So. Because I don't want to go 20 kilometers that way. I want to go 40 kilometers this way. No. To where I'm just above. There we go. Just above the gravity field there. Let's start slowing down as well. Alright. Oh, I'm smoking off on one of my ships. Oh, that one there. Alright, well, coming to a stop. Let's go turn that off. So as you can see from the altitude reading, the altimeter, and we've got a horizon and the compass, that's the word. You can see I'm above the planet adequately to get the readings from that. I think I'm gonna aim for this spot up here. So let's do that. Let's try and coast along until I'm holding Alt, by the way, to steer the ship while looking through a. So you can steer the ship while you're looking through a turret if you hold Alt. Yeah, I'm gonna aim for that. I start losing altitude too because I am in the gravity as well. I'm also tempted to try and land down in there where it's green. That'd be nice. I know that there are areas that have really high plateaus, and I'm wondering if that's what we're looking at down there. Kind of. Like, is this a plateau area? And that's not. Although I don't think the lakes are capable of spawning at a higher elevation than what the lake is. So if I drop in on that spot at the lake, then that's going to be the lowest altitude, the most amount of atmosphere. The parachutes can do their best work. So I'm going to aim for that. I'll bring you guys back when I'm closer. As I'm descending here, I'm just making little minute changes. Forward, back, left, right. It's burning a bit of fuel, but I want to make sure that I am coming in with the best chance of success for those parachutes to stop me. Because if those stop me, then I am going to have a much higher savings of fuel and energy than if I attempted to stop myself with just the thrusters again. But I'm going to be extra careful about this, don't you worry. Current atmospheric density 0%. That's what I thought. And I'm pretty close to being even where I am. Oh, hey, you see that down there? The little sphere thing? That's an NPC shop. That's yeah, one of the shops. Alright, looks like I'm a little bit above the surface still. Let's push forward. I'm gonna slow myself a little bit by using my down thrust. It's not really slowing me much. Let's see what happens if I do that. Alright. Oh, there's a Hermes over there. Oh, Noah. Come on. Open up. Atmospheric density is at 0% still. Really that high up off the ground? Only 2,000 meters up. Well. Yeah, better safe than sorry, I guess. Gonna keep spamming that open button. I've got weather. Why am I not deploying my parachutes? Atmospheric density still reads at 0%. I'm guessing that it just doesn't register that I'm inside the atmosphere yet. Even though, I mean, look at that. I've got weather. How are my atmospheric thrusters? Current max thrust is 648 kilonewtons. Optimal max thrust 648. Yeah, my parachutes are flawed. Just goes to show you gotta be extra careful with them. The S01 and Hermes, and yeah. Well, guys, I guess before I touch down or decide where I'm gonna go, I will end the episode. Thanks for coming along with me on this journey to the alien planet, and as we enjoy this sunset over the horizon, why don't I say thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.